Numbers crunching through my mind and clicking, beeping all the time. Go on, answer me, please. The phones all scream at me. I am left unanswered, ignored, so conceitedly. To what do I owe the terror?
Excuse me? Look here, Sebastian. You better be about this time tomorrow.
Well, I always am, aren't I, old chap?
Of course you are, top worker, top worker. Indeed. Well, it's not that you have anything to worry about, per se. Just we're having, well, a redundancy meeting to take some steps. Some emergency cuts to the workforce. Look sharp and be about it too.
Incompetence has such a knack of appearing charming. To avoid the sack, young guns go firing in the streets and leave older, destitute colleagues to pick up the slack. I lack the gumption to tell them, to take it back. Redundancy almost appeals to me. At least it would give me some time, some freedom. My day would be mine. Go returning to my small space and dread, yet strangely relish the confinement.
Get you at work, as it seems you haven't got your mobile to hand at present. Well, I wasn't sure if you remembered, but the old girl has turned 80 today.
Of course I hadn't forgotten, Mother. I was simply waiting for a lull to call. I mean, it's been pretty hectic.
It's always busy with you, I realise, dear. But I really think you ought to stop working yourself half to death, dear. I mean, I haven't heard from you in weeks, save for that rather stoic
Mother,
discussion.
I really don't have a moment to spare right now. I'm currently awash in a sea of business, you see. I shall simply have to call back later for fear of drowning at present. So please, don't miss out on birthday celebrations on my account. I'll be in touch. Man in the suit will be brought to his knees by the force of pressurized gravities, and sinking slowly will not help any matter of the mind. Is a matter best left. Don't think about headstrong flaws, for fear of seeming weak. And so ends the night, ends another sordid week.
I stain things maroon with my desire to please the associates who conspire against me. And the head on my shoulders feels utterly decapitated. Stop the repetitive weekly cycle has inevitably will repeat without reprise if I don't open my eyes. Damn the inebriate, and live on.
Well, good morning, Mother. I hope this finds you well, and very well at that.
Well, hello, Sebastian, my son. You called me back. Such a pleasant surprise. I'm all the more delighted now, yes.
Glad to hear it, Mother. Wouldn't wish for anything less. I was musing and cruising the narrow lanes of my brain, thinking for once for myself. And I have deduced that the rest of the week should be left free for you and me. So, what say thee?
Oh, it's delightful, dear heart. This is most kind.
This week is ours to liaise, and we shall meet tomorrow at 1 o'clock, yes.
Get a girl? How could I get a girl? Well, not that they are things to be got. No, not that quite at all. At all. Feeling small and hating waiting. Yes, I hate to wait, yes. Counting the time. It's counting on me. And most likely it doesn't like what it sees. Oh dear. I am sorry. Here you go. Oh, but before you do go, can I just say, I would love to spend some time with you in other, more fortuitous circumstances.
Well, apologies mate, it's just the coffee money I need for the moment.
Late, falling behind, always behind the times, behindhand, blind-sighted and slow-witted, never able to come back from behind. Perpetual lethargy assumes its place in my world and consumes for an on-time life. Yes, punctual existence seems deceased. Earliness is late, as in dead, gone, over. Lateness remains, behind the times, alone. Good morrow, fine sir, and how are we this fair day that outshines the day previous, and surely will last well until midnight?
Look, enough Zephyr. Just stop. You know it as well as I do. It's over for you. Your heart is in the right place, my friend, but there is just no more time to be wasted, and essentially you are a waste of, not space as such, just time and money, old chap. It's going to have to be bye-bye.
Pray can you sell me something that will point me in the right direction? For I am now lost, and lacking any that drag at something illness-inducing.
These are the cheapest and nastiest we've got.
Hey, it's me, Zephyr. Couldn't help notice that you didn't make an appearance at the cafe earlier. Pity, really. But never mind. I am trying not to miss things anymore. People, places, things, events. None of it. I want to be there in the present, and being there will probably be enough, for now at least, anyway. Goodbye then.
Why hasn't he called? Why hasn't he called? Probably because you told him not to. Never to again, in fact, you silly fool of a girl. So bitter, so distant. Running away from what? From a call that I never got. Never will get, it seems. Running away from what cannot be had. Neglect to inform anyone of that. All unnecessary frivolities. For emotional baggage weighs one down. Far better to be light and free to run. No need for aging feelings dwindling. Time to forget. Forget. Instead, look at your feet. Keep your head down and lift those legs so. No need to use your head or heart, if so. All right then, we'll end the cool down there for this week. Everyone's quite cold enough, I'm sure I am. And as usual, any questions, ask me out in the hall. I'll be standing where I usually stand. Standing static, but not for long, so catch me whilst you can.
Oh, hey Des, so glad to have caught you. You're right, it is no mean feat, indeed, those feet of yours. Always seem to be anxious too, running off elsewhere. Anyway, not to worry. I was wondering if you dare to join us for a night of dancing this weekend. A charitable event, by all accounts, I assure you.
Oh, thanks, Serenity. Sounds delightful. I'm not sure what Saturday has in store for me yet. I shall have to play it by ear and see what I hear, you see. But if the signs of the day do not run away with me, or I with them, I will certainly try to make an appearance. Now really, a moustache. Can't stand still for too long, or the ground might swallow me up.
Now really, I moustache. Can't stand still for too long, or the ground might swallow me up.
Right then, let's make this one to remember. Or forget, indeed. Come on, legs. Left, right, left is all we need.
Must it always be running every day? I used to love swimming, did I not? Or was it more the romantic notions of drowning that I had a flirtation with that entertained me as I was submerged? It is as if the ground were on fire, the way I will it to swallow me up, and every move I make seems to be injected with masochism of spirit. When did I turn into this? A mere vehicle to be propelled through space and time, using up all my time, but never actually going anywhere. Maybe if I made a call, a cry out, someone out there would care. I've just never given anyone else a chance before. I have no chances left on myself, so I'll let chance decide which move to make next.
Hello, you've reached Desiree's yoga room. I should be taking a break this week, due to a break, an injury of sorts. So take it easy and stroll your way through the week. Until we meet again, adieu.
So after rises and falls, and a mess of movements and musings, head, heart, legs, our three marionettes redress and address their problems.
Follow me. Why not? Indeed, I'll follow.
Excuse me. You two seem to have no idea where you're going. Mind if I come along? To end up wherever you may be?
Why not, indeed? Not a thing to lose.
Stuck in my back. Sticks in a rut.
Down on my skin. A steady pace manifests within.
Skulls are headstrong. They do not crack.
So I seem caught, too, between two worlds. One spinning landscapes, all a blur.
The fodder of society, wandering lonely as a nobody.
Chained to a desk, under lock and key. Yet all along, the keys lay with me.
Thought all was lost until I found an answer. And it came in the form of a thorny flower.
Controlling patterns dissipate, and I'll stay
Not
in control.
anymore. For now I run free. Control yourself. Control yourself. And don't control me.